The story of Ted Bundy. He was charming. He was intelligent. He studied law. He volunteered at a crisis hotline, comforting people during their darkest moments. To strangers, he looked like the kind of man you would trust instantly. Polite smile, calm voice, confident posture. But behind that carefully crafted mask lived a predator. During the 1970s, America was haunted by a serial killer who did not look like a monster at all. His name was Ted Bundy, and he would go on to become one of the most notorious killers in American history. Ted Bundy was born in 1946 Inches, Vermont. From the beginning, his life was filled with confusion and secrecy. He was raised believing that his grandparents were his parents, and that his biological mother was actually his sister. When he eventually discovered the truth about his identity, it deeply disturbed him. Those who knew him as a child described him as intelligent but distant. There were small signs of something unusual, a fascination with control, secrecy, and dark thoughts, but nothing that clearly predicted the horror to come. As a young adult, Bundy appeared to build a normal and even successful life. He attended university and studied psychology. He was considered attractive and charismatic. He formed relationships, engaged in politics, and blended into society with remarkable ease. People trusted him. Women felt safe around him. That ability to appear normal would become his most powerful weapon. In 1974, young women in Washington state began disappearing. Most of them were college students, bright, ambitious, full of life. Witnesses later reported seeing a handsome man with his arm in a cast, asking for help carrying books to his car. He introduced himself as Ted. His polite tone and injured appearance lowered their guard. Once they agreed to help him and approached his vehicle, they vanished. Authorities struggled to connect the cases. There was no national DNA database at the time, no modern surveillance systems, and no immediate pattern that police could easily follow. Bundy was methodical. He targeted women who fit a specific appearance pattern. He often returned to crime scenes. He carefully avoided leaving obvious evidence. Psychologists will later describe him as a classic psychopath, someone capable of mimicking emotion without actually feeling it. He showed no empathy, no genuine remorse, and no emotional attachment to his victims. What drove him was not anger alone, but a desire for power and control. He enjoyed manipulation. He enjoyed domination. Most disturbingly, he enjoyed reliving his crimes in his memory. Eventually, in 1975, Bundy was arrested during a routine traffic stop in Utah. Suspicious items found in his vehicle connected him to the disappearances. However, even after his arrest, the nightmare was far from over. In an almost unbelievable twist, Bundy managed to escape from custody not once, but twice. During one escape, he jumped from a courthouse library window while representing himself in court. After being captured again, he later lost weight and squeezed through a small hole in the ceiling of his jail cell, fleeing to Florida. In Florida, his violence escalated. In January 1978, he entered a sorority house at night and attacked multiple women in one of the most shocking crimes of his killing spree. The brutality horrified the nation. Media coverage intensified, and fear spread across the country. The charming law student was finally being seen for what he truly was, a calculating predator. Bundy's trial became one of the first highly televised court cases in American history. He acted as his own attorney, cross-examined witnesses, and attempted to control the narrative. Even during trial, he displayed confidence and arrogance. Shockingly, he received fan mail from women who believed in his innocence. His charm even in the face of overwhelming evidence, remain disturbingly effective. But forensic analysis, including bite mark evidence, ultimately sealed his fate. He was convicted and sentenced to death. On the 24th of January 1989, Ted Bundy was executed in Florida. Outside the prison, crowds gathered, some celebrating the end of a long chapter of fear. Before his execution, Bundy confessed to 30 murders, though investigators believe the true number may be higher. The case of Ted Bundy changed America. It transformed criminal profiling. It influenced how law enforcement tracked serial offenders. It revealed how dangerous charisma can be when combined with psychopathy. Most importantly, it shattered the stereotype that monsters always look frightening. Bundy proved something far more terrifying. Sometimes evil smiles, speaks softly, and stands confidently in the light. His story remains a chilling reminder that the most dangerous predators are not always the ones hiding in the shadows. Sometimes, they are the ones who appear perfectly normal, waiting for trust to open the door.